and avoid that ink is spreading around the electronics, other electronic component of the printer. Okay, all the nebulized ink is filtered and collected in a high capacity tank. Okay, so this is done automatically. Also, we added the possibility to disable faulty printheads or electronic and continue the work. So there's now the possibility, in case of any issue, to insulate the module that is faulty and bypass it so that you can, in emergency, continue. Well, I see there's some noise in the background. By the way, I will continue. As I said before, we work on the mechanics a lot. So the new decor is provided with a new mechanic that is higher.
We can't hear you, Alberto.
Yes, because someone muted me. Okay. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
So regarding the mechanics, we improve now the belt motor has been reinforced, so it's now 1.5 kilowatt power, okay, with a bigger motor reducer. So what we expect is double durability without any intervention. The same for the print block. So we reinforced all the print block, okay, we had the more thickness. Even the color bars are now bigger and reinforced.
I will mute everybody. You will have to unmute your mic now. I am muting everybody. So now, yeah, everybody is mute now. So you can unmute. You can unmute now and speak.
Okay, I will finish. So even color bar are now reinforced with the mechanic and added the possibility to be adjustable in X, Y, and Z, so that the print bar will be leveled perfectly to have the print quality across the width that is constant and uniform. Okay, so you can see some of the details of the various adjustment part that we added in the printer. Finally, we have many accessories and options, okay, that can be added to the printer before buying the printer or even after, okay. Apart from the UPS that we discussed before, we can provide and suggest some rollerways in the entrance with the active tile aligner. This particularly is appreciated in case of big steps. This will prevent the belt to be ruined and the print quality during printing if there are very heavy pieces that are in the entrance. The VivaSafe is a thickness measurement by a laser barrier that is capable with the software to keep the print height constant, so preserve the same print quality even in case of planarity issues. The VivaDot is an option that is able to read on the side of the tile some code like a barcode, dotted code. So it's very useful for traceability. Okay, we call Industry 4.0. VivaScan is a camera-based inspection system that is working for acquiring the relief, so the texture done by the mold, in order to be capable automatically to join the graphic design. The JCO is our software for profiling and color management, and we can provide the hardware for profiling like X-Rite software or Aetho monitor. And we also can provide professional workstation in which you can install the software, but also there's a synchro tool so that you can back up the main workstation of the printer. So in case of fault, you can easily replace and reduce in the downtime. And finally, we have now the possibility to offer you an ink storage, filtering, and steering with automatic printer refill, so that there's no need in case of high productivity to go and change and refill the inks with small tanks. Okay, this will also preserve the ink in the optimal condition for months. Regarding software upgrade. Most of them can be done by remote. So together with our service in India, we in Italy can connect by remote, and most of the software upgrade can be installed quickly, or also we can place in the printer and we can wait the time for installing and test by our local technician. So my presentation is finished. There are many details in the new Decora printer that are different from the previous one, but all together, they makes the difference. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Anovi. Thank you very much. So I will share my screen now. Yeah. Okay. So I would request Mr. Pratik to come and take this session.
I cannot see the presentation, Shilesh.
See the presentation?
No, still not. I don't know others if they can see.
Sharing.
But it is showing that my screen is sharing here. I don't know. Stop करी थी अंदर.
Okay.
Now you can see?
Yes.
Okay.
Hello, good afternoon all. Myself Pratik Gadia. Here I want to introduce the importance of the machine maintenance. As we know, the regular maintenance is very small compared to the loss of the production and loss of the breakdown. So most of we are using the digital machine, and most of the people we are aware about the maintenance. If we maintain the machine well and preventing the maintenance, then it's benefit inside your production. So first of point, our machine Techno Ferrari provide low maintenance machine compared to others, because there is so many reasons why our machine is low maintenance. First of our new launch is Decora. It's have a automatic blade flushing system, integrated air conditioner, and many other benefits. For automatic blade flushing system, your operator or your in charge people no need to clean the belt manually. Is every time interval the belt is flushing automatically and clean the belt, and also the not ink going inside the roller and not become the sticky the belt. So it's most important the blade flushing system. Another point inside our new machine is the integrated air conditioning system. Due to the air conditioning system, the all electronics parts include the printhead, card, mainboard, or all electronics parts become cool and not frequently damaged. As you all know that most of the electronics parts is after 5 months, 6 months is damaged due to the over temperature or overheating. So we are provide the integrated air conditioning system. Next, for the easy maintenance by your operator side, we provide the extract bar system. So your operator or your in charge people easily do the maintenance or easily change the printhead or card by themselves. Next, we are providing the alarm features. If there is some any error or some alarm, you can see the alarm window in our machine, and with also the solution. So your operator can get the idea about the which type of error inside your digital machine, and you have the also the solution. So you can read the solution. You can do the by yourself if you have enough knowledge or low error. Another thing, our machine provide the all safety norms as per the government rules. All the safety inside our machine. Next, our local service is available 24/7 for your help, and also the remote support assistance is also available from the Italy to avoid the breakdown the machine. The next point is our printhead. As we know, we are only the Technoferrari using the Kyocera printhead. Is more robust and mechanical and electronic system. So our Kyocera printhead, as the Mr. Enovi says, that is inside the metal body surface. So you no need to use the wipes or any other manual cleaning. Just auto cleaning you can use, and no lining, no dropping, no any issue. You can continue your production without any interval, without any breakdown. So this printhead is very useful and less maintenance. And as you know, the printhead width is 110 mm compared to the all printed inside our industries. So due to the more width, you have to consume the less printed. Due to the less printed, less electronics and less maintenance. So this is the importance of our maintenance or the digital machine. Thanks all of you. Over to Mr. Shailesh Lala.
Yeah, thanks, Pratik. Thank you very much. So we will go forward just to see what are the services being given by the Corp, right? So we are supplier Corp. First of all, let me tell you, the Corp is the only authorized sales and service agent for Pan India of Technoferrari. And we also serve for the different spare parts of different inkjet machines, so digital machines. So you can see on the screen, we supply the spare parts for all of the machine. Apart from this, we have some raw material also. We serve with the raw material also, like bentonite for double charge tiles. Then we have titanium dioxide, which is used for waterproofing in wall tiles. Then we have zircon replacement, and etc. etc. Right. So also we have the head cleaning services. So if you see that the most used thing, what we face the problem are with the heads of the machine, which are the very costlier parts. So we have to replace the heads just for the small things. So we give the cleaning services of almost all the heads, and we give with the reports and printouts facility of that. So these were the services of Corps. So now let me introduce some other products of Technoferrari. So Technoferrari is not only into the digital printing machines. We have complete logistics solutions, like say we have this end of line solution, like we have this automatic sorting machine, then we have the palletizer, then we have automatic vehicles. This is we have the automatic inspection machine on the glaze line, where we can have some problem in the glaze, that the tiles can be eliminated from the line. So it will save your high quality production. And these are the automatic vehicles which carry the heavy boxes loaded with the tiles. For example, we have, this is the storage machine. Here we can store the green tiles as well as the finished tiles. So to pick up this storage, we have the automatic vehicles. So it is not only that we are into the digital printing machines, but we have complete logistic solutions and end-of-line solutions and some quality check machines. So these were the products from Technoferrari. So now we open the session for question answers. So one by one, we will take the questions, and you can unmute your mics and just you can start with the. Hello. हाँ?
पाछू क्यों हिंदी में क्यों?
अच्छा, ये सेशन अब हम लोग ओपन कर रहे हैं क्वेश्चन आंसर्स के लिए। तो जिसको भी सवाल थे, किसके कुछ लोगों ने हैंड्स अप किए थे सवाल पूछने के लिए, तो अब वो सवाल कर सकते हैं। तो सेशन इज ओपन, अपना माइक अनम्यूट करें और सवाल पूछें। Any questions, anybody? All you can hear me?
Yes.
Me, yes.
Okay. So any questions?
I see that I think most of them are still mute.
या अच्छा, जिनने भी सवाल करने हैं प्लीज अपना माइक अनम्यूट करके सवाल कर सकते हैं। कुछ लोगों ने बीच में हाथ खड़े किए थे सवाल पूछने के लिए, तो मैं उनको रिक्वेस्ट करूंगा कि अपने सवाल हैं वो अब करें, तो उनके हम जवाब दे सकेंगे। अब वी हैव टाइम नाउ। So everything is clear, no questions?
But in any case, Shilash, no question means that everything was clear. You did a good explanation.
That's so good, nice.
I see there are some people also from Bangladesh following the webinar.
I don't know, maybe. Because we had shared this to some other people also, other than, so maybe they might have joined.
Sumon.
Yeah, Sumo.
Hello, Saleh sir. Hello, Saleh sir.
हाँ जी, बोलिए सर।
सर आपसे एक रिक्वेस्ट है, जो तेरी स्लाइड्स हम की सॉफ्ट कॉपी मिल जाएगी हम लोगों को?
सॉफ्ट कॉपी चाहिए इसकी आपको?
जी सर।
हाँ, दे सकते हैं, कोई दिक्कत नहीं है, इसकी सॉफ्ट कॉपी मिल जाएगी। We will provide to you.
ओके सर।
This
हाँ,
is
सर, ओके
this
सर,
is
आप
my this is my contact this is my contact details on the screen. तो आप ये contact details जरा नोट करके और मेरे को रिक्वेस्ट डाल दीजिएगा, तो मैं आपको ये सॉफ्ट कॉपी भिजवा दूंगा।
ओके सर, ओके सर।
ठीक है, नोट डाउन कर लीजिए कॉन्टैक्ट डिटेल,
हाँ जी।
और इस पे ये इसके मेरे को ईमेल पे मेरे को रिक्वेस्ट डाल दीजिएगा, तो मैं आपको सॉफ्ट कॉपी भिजवा दूंगा। अच्छा, जिसको भी कोई रिक्वायरमेंट होगी अगर किसी भी चीज की, तो मेरे कॉन्टैक्ट डिटेल्स जो हैं वो स्क्रीन पे हैं, तो वो आप लोग नोट डाउन कर लीजिए। और कोई भी बाद में भी अगर कोई रिक्वायरमेंट होती है आपको, किसी भी कोई भी चीज की जैसी भी क्वेरी होती है, तो प्लीज मेरे को आप कनेक्ट करें डायरेक्टली। नो इश्यूज, एट एनी टाइम 24/7 वी आर अवेलेबल। तो आप कभी भी कॉल कर सकते हैं या ईमेल डाल सकते हैं।
ओके। और सर मैं एक ये जानना चाह रहा था, जो अपने प्रिंट हेड्स के जो रिपेयरिंग के लिए आप बोल रहे हैं सर, तो
हाँ
सर
जी,
हम लोग जो प्रिंट हेड्स यहाँ से भेजेंगे, 10 प्रिंट हेड भेजेंगे, लेकिन एग्जैक्टली हमें क्या कंसीडर करना है कि प्रिंट हेड भेजने लायक है कि नहीं है?
ओके, 1 मिनट, एक बार फिर से सवाल करेंगे।
सर एक्चुअली प्रिंट हेड अपनी तरफ से कितना, मतलब हमें क्या चेक करके भेजना है कि वो प्रिंट हेड भेजने लायक है कि नहीं? इलेक्ट्रॉनिक
ओके, क्लीनिंग के लिए बात कर रहे हैं आप?
वो तो हम यहाँ पे चेक नहीं कर सकते अपने पास।
नहीं, हेड क्लीनिंग के लिए बात कर रहे हैं क्या आप? आपकी आवाज पूरी नहीं आ रही है।
सर हेड क्लीनिंग के बारे में पूछ रहा हूँ, जो ब्लॉकेज हो जाता है पार्शियली।
हाँ हाँ, समझ गया समझ गया। देखिए उसमें कैसा है, मैं आपको बताता हूँ उसमें कैसा है हेड क्लीनिंग में, कि आपको अगर लगता है कि थोड़ा बहुत ब्लॉकेज है या ऐसा कुछ है, तो आप भेज सकते हैं। और हम लोग क्या करते हैं, उसका टेस्ट प्रिंट भी निकालते हैं, पहले भी निकालते हैं टेस्ट प्रिंट, और बाद में भी आपको टेस्ट प्रिंट निकाल के देंगे कि इसका रिजल्ट क्या आया करके। तो आप डिसीजन आपको ही लेना है, उसमें ऐसा कोई चेक नहीं है कि भाई इस पोजीशन पे आप भेज सकते हैं, इस पोजीशन पे नहीं भेज सकते, ऐसा कुछ नहीं है। तो डिसीजन आपको ही लेना है कि भाई ये हेड रिकवर हो सकता है, नहीं हो सकता है। बट हमारा जो हिट रेट है दैट इज अप टू 87% ऑन द क्लीनिंग ऑफ द हेड्स। तो 87%।
और सर जो ये इलेक्ट्रॉनिकली डैमेज होता है हेड, उसका मतलब
नहीं सर,
स्ट्रिप डैमेज हो गया या फिर उसका कुछ है क्या?
वो पॉसिबल नहीं है। इलेक्ट्रॉनिक डैमेज हो गया है तो वो पॉसिबल नहीं है। तो
आपको जब वो फ्लैट केबल का इश्यू होगा ना, तो वो रिपेयर हो सकता है।
कुछ कुछ चीजें हैं जो रिपेयर हो सकती हैं. फॉर एग्जांपल अगर फ्लैट केबल का कुछ प्रॉब्लम है तो फ्लैट केबल हम लोग रिप्लेस कर सकते हैं, पर अंदर का कुछ और इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स अगर प्रॉब्लम है तो वो थोड़ा मुश्किल होगा. तो इन दैट केस वी विल से कि आप लोग अगर क्लीनिंग करना है तो नोजल्स वगैरह ब्लॉक हैं तो उसमें हम लोग ज्यादा सक्सेसफुल रहेंगे.
एक्चुअली सर जो तोशिबा का जो CF1L लार्ज वाला हेड है
ओके.
तोशिबा, वो हमारे पास है. उसमें सबसे ज्यादा प्रॉब्लम है उसका जो फ्लैट बेल्ट आप बोल रहे हो, जो उसका जो स्ट्रिप है सर, वो बर्न हो जाती है. तो चेंजेबल है क्या?
सर भेज दीजिए, चेक कर लेंगे, एक बार देख लेते हैं क्या दिक्कत है.
ओके.
Excuse me, I have a question.
यस.
So my point is that during the presentation, as I understand, the machine will come with an integrated air conditioning system. So
यस.
first question is that whether that integrated air conditioning system is sufficient enough to take the heat load of the machine, or we need auxiliary, outside air conditioning to cool the machine further.
Fabio, if you can help us out to answer this question.
Yeah, no, this system is there to keep safe the electronics. We will require a cabin with air conditioner with temperature inside the cabin around 20, no more than 30 degrees approx. But in case of any failure in the air conditioner of the cabin, then the AC of the machine will ensure the protection to the electronics. So yes, the machine is integrated of AC, but at the same time, it is required a cabin room with air conditioner also.
Okay, thanks. My second question is that what are the approved ink suppliers whom you recommend to use in your machine?
1 second. 1 second, because I opened the list. In any case, personally, I don't recommend a specific ink supplier. With Kyocera, we see that what we used to do is to perform some test, internal test, okay? And if the result of this test is good, then we give the approval of the inks. So we test every condition from 5 meter per minute, 20 meter per minute, 50 meter per minute. The printing must remain same, and the discharging need to be there as per datasheet.
So which ink manufacturers are now approved by you?
Yes, just 1 second, I'm opening the file. For Kyocera, for example, approved there is Multiceram, Ferro, Esmaglass, Colorobia, Schwimmer and Bars, Fritta, Def, Torrisid, Metco, Seacher. You can see that there are many ink supplier
Okay.
approved.
Okay.
While for XAR, there are more ink supplier approved, and Seiko, I don't know, I asked to Anobi if the list is similar or is a little bit more.
Okay. In the technical presentation, there was a statement made that you use a maximum numbers of the drop sizes are less, and you use maximum number of drops. So is it going to increase the ink consumption in the machine?
No, because the nominal size of the drops is little compared to Matics, for example. In case of the Matics, the smallest one is 25 picoliter,
Yes.
while in Kyocera is 15. 15 is
Yes.
not the smallest available in the market, because XAR and the Matics, they have also a model of printed printing like 6 picoliter GS6 and the Matics something similar. Okay, so they can print even smaller than Kyocera, but the problem, the limit of that model is the discharging. With that model, you cannot print medium or dark design. While with Kyocera, we are keeping the same printing quality, okay, because the size of the drops is very similar to Charge S12, for example. But we are reaching up to 160. So light design, we can print very defined, and dark design, we can print because there is the capacity of the printhead. Regarding the discharging, not. We will not discharge more because at the end, we are printing more drops, but little. Okay.
Okay. So
While
so,
the
so
Matrix is printing less drops, but bigger. We are just more defined.
If you're interested, I can share to you a simple screen. Okay.
okay.
So if you can see, you have in the machine the possibility, or I mean, we provide the machine with the possibility for each color to define a linearization curve. So apart from each that capability in terms of discharge, okay, you can limit with the various step of Photoshop intensity the maximum performance. So if you see the red line is the standard or default behavior, in this case, we limited the black to the 80%. So what we can do with our RIP, or you can adjust even during production, is to cut the ink or to apply a curve of linearization that can allow you to achieve the intensity you need for tonality, but to save the ink, avoiding that there's an excess of ink that is not producing a real more intensity. It's just adding ink that like a waste, okay? The same you can do regarding the different drop size. So you have available different drops, but you can select in the software which are the main drop to use. So according to the different design, the software can show you some pre-setup, like arc or light design, but you are free to decide your own palette, and usually our technician with your graphic designer will decide which are the drop size to use according to your production need. So if, for example, the drop 4 is not necessary, that is the producing the biggest drop, we will not use, okay?
Okay, okay, thanks. I have one more question. See, you in the presentation, you just demonstrated one more important thing, is that the machine goes in auto priming mode or auto purging mode. So, what is the frequency of going into auto purging or auto priming mode, and what is the kind of ink lost per auto priming or purging of the machine?
Okay, I can reply, and then maybe Pratik can add some more comment. Well, the cleaning interval can be scheduled automatically according to line condition. So if the line condition are ideal, usually we run, let's say, 4 hours without any need of cleaning. And the machine, the Decora machine with Kyocera printed, is not having purging. So the cleaning is just a suction, automatic suction with the cleaning cart, but you don't need to purge, so you don't waste any ink, okay? Then periodically what we suggest, especially if you're not using the machine, is to purge. So we have a procedure that is called rain, that is needed for activating nozzle because the ink will dry, but this is not necessary for the printer, but because some inks after a long time will dry. So it's necessary to, let's say, print, simulate print or drop. But for the standard condition, the only thing that is needed is suction, okay? So it's not wasting ink. Then it can vary from ink to ink and from the line speed. So it can be 4 hours, 3 hours, but this is created automatically by the printer. You don't have to stop the line. You can connect the interface with the printer so that the printer will create a gap just for the time necessary to execute the cleaning procedure.
So just to conclude this, so you mean to say, well, when the machine is in operation or the line is in operation, then it will automatically, you know, go for, you know, auto cleaning. When the machine is not in operation, that time probably we need to purge the machine. And when we purge the machine, then what is the quantum of ink we are going to lose?
Well, to tell you, with the standard testing that we use for cleaning, should be something like 15 milliliters per color. So it's something that, I mean, you need to 1,500 times this for reaching 1 liter. So it's very, very low quantity. Some other printer need to purge using lot of ink, but this is necessary because they don't have, they use printhead that don't have recirculation at nozzle level, okay? So Dymatics-based printers that Dymatics printhead is not having recirculation at nozzle level, you need to purge with lot of ink to reach the nozzle, okay? But Seiko, Xar, Kyocera head, they all have a recirculation at nozzle level, so this is not necessary. Maybe you need to purge because you have a contamination or an extraordinary issue, but it's not a procedure that is done automatically in production.
Okay, makes sense. The last question is that, have you supplied this machine in India? Or if not, then when you are planning to supply, and how much one machine is going to cost, you know, in terms of money?
I reply. Printers with Kyocera, there are already in India, in Morbi area, in Ahmedabad, with first generation Kyocera, and there are also printers with second generation Kyocera already running there in wall tile, floor tile, and slab also. New model, Decora printer, not yet, because we started promoting the same machine beginning of this year. Then COVID arrived, and we just started promoting from beginning of this year. So next machine which we will ship to India will be a Decora. Okay.
Okay.
But Kyocera technology is already running in India, first and second generation.
Okay.
And regarding the cost, of course, depend on the configuration, on the size, number of color. We have a different frame, small, medium, large. We have a 4, 8, 12 color bar frame. So it's depending on the configuration, but Shilesh is our representative local person in Morbi. So if you share the detail to him, then we can work and send the proposal, the price, budget, right?
Okay, makes sense.
But in any case, also if there is, because now I see Shilesh, there is no more. There is a few time left for this connection. Okay, so I invite everybody. If you have any question to what we discussed, to printers technology and even others, you see that we are working in handling. We have handling machine, we have automatic vehicle, automatic inspection machine, sorting, packing. So if you have any question, you can also write one email, one WhatsApp to us, and we can reply to you even later. Okay.
Sir, I want to ask one question.
Mm-hmm.
Sir, hello?
Yes.
Actually, when we print, we lost some ink in the form of fumes. That's why we are each manufacturer gives suction cups before and after the print head. And with this machine, we are printing with small droplets. So I feel the ink loss is more than other machines.
Alberto, can you help me? It's a technical question, so I
Yes,
prefer.
but I don't understand the issue. I mean, if we need to reach a certain intensity of a color, the amount of ink needed is the same independently from the printhead that we will use. Okay, so if for reaching that kind of blue, we will need 30 grams, the 30 grams will be needed in any case.
Alberto,
matter
the
if we
customer
Yes.
is telling that. Sorry.
Okay, but if we need to cut and not reproduce a solid color, and we use small drops, like it was highlighted in the presentation, we have the possibility to reach more density, color density. Means that for the human eye, perception is to have a huge color. So helps to perceive something that is not more darker, but more intense. So on the contrary, the use of small drops, but more dense, usually for the human eye represent like a darker color compared to the usage of big drops and a reduced number of drops.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
the question, if I'm not wrong,
Have
it
you-
was related to the, yes.
So this is the last 1.5 minutes now. So I would like to end the session, and I would like to thank each one of you for joining and giving such a valuable time of your alls. So still, if there are some questions, we are open to take the questions on the emails and the phone numbers or the WhatsApp or whatever you like it to have the questions. So thank you once again, everybody. So the thanks note, I end this session. Thanks a lot, everyone.
Be careful.